Alright guys, we are back in Secret of Mana. If I remember correctly, we weren't really a whole lot too far. We were a pretty good distance into it. I think we played about 2.5 hours, I want to say, before we quit. So let's go ahead and... Gosh, what was this? This is Gaia's Navel, but I forget what this cave is called. So let's go ahead and jump in there, and we will see what's going on. First, I actually need to reorganize so my chat is behind here so I can read it. Let's put it right here. Game right there. Alright, good. So I'll be able to read the chat before the delay, so I won't get a double delay. And these are the Maz and the kids that we have to race through. We already did up into the switches, which is really all that far for this little base area, but it's not really all that long if I remember correctly. So hopefully we can breeze on through it. We'll have to use our magic Undine or whatever it's called. Sometimes we get kind of stuck in those damage circles right there that the girl just got put in. She is down to half health. Hopefully she'll be able to live through it just fine though. Alright. Really, I could be skipping a lot of these guys, but I'd rather just stop and get at least a little bit of experience on some of the easier ones to kill. Or maybe not easier ones, but more enjoyable ones to kill. Because there's a few of these guys, like I could fight the slime again, but it's the same slime, it has the same amount of health, and it's not going to do any damage, and it's really not going to give me anything if I go through the hassle to track it down to fight it. Let's actually try the charge on this. I think every single time I use the charge, it seems like I miss. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hit something at least. I think we hit the smaller guy. Goblin gets whacked. That's right. Alright, so Paula reached level 14. I believe is what it said, so her health is back to full. These guys, there's a little cheaty method which you can just kind of hit up there. If you have, I think, the bow and arrow and the whip to be able to hit those guys. Or boomerang and whip, not bow and arrow. Because they will come over to the right all the way before they really do much of anything. Alright. Nope, the midget has the whip. So switching weapons, we're just going to switch people to get over there. Dang it. Not that I get hit. Well, that just slowed me down. Who are they healing? Nobody even got hit on your team yet. There we go. I want to say that the boss is kind of just right up here after the next door. Let's see. We could use some healing if it is. Let's at least get to the door, I guess. Oops. Okay, good. There's more people. I hate to have to heal and then kind of get beat down for a little while, and then that healing would be useless for me. Alright, now let's do it. All of us. That should heal us all a pretty good amount. Not everyone's full. I think the boy is still a little bit down. It's just a small room. Oh, yes, there is more. I forgot about this part. Those are the other characters that you can fight. The knights, they just seem to have a really high evasion, so sometimes they can be a pain. And then you hit so low, unless you whack them, it seems like. Why do I keep hearing a boomerang? Great. I need to kill him before his evasiveness kind of gets me. If you're low level and you get to those guys and they do their evasiveness stuff, it's kind of like a huge pain because they can just keep evading all your attacks, and then it just kind of sucks for you. And this is another room that I used to sometimes run around. So the guys get you straight down or straight to the side like this, your hose, because then your friends just run. There's no block in this game, sadly. Alright, this is the stage room. Alright, so you can't barge in here. We gnomes won't allow it. Salato, a windbag. Or what a windbag. Little brat. Whack, whack, whack. Oh yeah, I like to switch to the knuckles on this. Take this. This is an outrage. Jumpington. Yeah, beat that lady goblin. To death, you true hero. Oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, with the knuckles it looks a lot cooler than with the whip. Look, back there. Alright, so this guy, there's a few bosses that look like this. I think there's a ice one later. That's right, he uses Exploder if you get too close, I believe. Oh gosh, midget person. We need you. Let's heal everyone up real quick while this guy materializes. And then it will be game on. I don't think he has too much hit points because he's still an earlier boss. And he is weak to water or ice. Just like any good RPG game. Pretty much anything that you get. Girl, why'd you get so close? Anything that you just get, they're weak to. Alright, stay away from this person. Good. Oh. So we'll use a few fire spells, I think. Maybe 5 should kill him. Apparently that one's gonna miss. He does a lot of this, a lot of just like wasting time almost, it feels like. Yeah, so that one completely missed. So we're going to have to hit him with a little bit of magic. I hope that did damage to him that time, because I'd hate to waste 4 of my 11 magic points. Okay, good. Oh, we have 12. Okay, there we go. That was it. A few of the ice spells took him on down. What was that, 4-ish, maybe? I think we had more trouble with some of the rooms with some characters than just with that guy. Alright, so we get all our hit points back. And we get an X's orb. We're going to go need to upgrade that. But first, let's go up into this room. Let's go get that little gnome. Ooh, another mana seed that we're going to need to touch. Phew, thanks. That oaf was always bugging me. Wait, what? Forgive me. I used you to get some relief. Do it. Serve me, and maybe I'll forgive you. Otherwise, I'll throw you to my servant Prod. Aye, no. Let me be your servant. Hey, who are you calling me a servant? Oh dear. Anyways, call me anytime, anywhere. Now close your eyes. Both you and your wife may summon me. What? What? Me? Married? To that? Look at that face. I like your style, Gnome. Well, that's that. Be seeing you. Alright, so now we get to touch the mana seed. After we get the gnome's powers to the mana seed. So with each time that we touch, that we get a new mana seed, then we're able to get our magic up one more level. So we have 2 of the seed's powers, so we can get Undyne up to level 2, and now we can get Gnome up to level 2. Hey, Salato. Just gotta check it out himself. Ow! My head! You okay? So apparently he just ran that, just full force, run up the stairs, head first into that. What's wrong? Whew, I can remember everything now. We live in the upper land forests. You've got to take me there. I'll let you hang out with me until we arrive. What a treat. Alright, so we're almost to the... Well, we still got a little while, but pretty much once we get to this guy's homeland is where things start to get a little odd and strange. Let's see, can we actually get out of here? Yeah, sweet, sweet. And we're definitely going to need at least Gnome up a little bit. So let's go and we'll start to use Gnome in here. I think there's some guys right around the bend here. I don't know how we're going to get to where he wants us to go. First, we need to check out a few other things. This is what always gets me. I don't know why it shows up, but I can't do anything. So we use this at least 4 times before we move on. And one of the first things that we do to move on is we'll go over to Watts after we stay. And yeah, that was done. Oops. We'll use the axe orb and we'll get the axe up a little bit higher. I want to at least get the curing up, or the healing up a little bit more. That is my main focus, because I think, what does he have for Gnome? He has the Stone Saber, Speed Up, which is kind of nice, and Defender, which is kind of nice, but I prefer to save my magic points for just the healing. Because you got to get them up pretty high for them to actually be useful on like the defensives and stuff. And right now I don't have a whole lot of magic points to always be using that Defender in hopes that I don't take as much damage. For me, it's a little bit easier just to heal the damage that we take. So let's make sure this goes all the way through, and then we'll go. I hope we have enough to do that axe, but we have to stay at the end first. The end's only like 15 gold. For 15 gold short, that would be awful. Is it right here? Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to have enough for the axe. 3 grand almost. That should do for sure. Oh, look at that midget sleep. Mouth wide open. Alright, we will save the game. The Dwarf Village.